some fireplaces. It's hard to carry on when you feel all alone. Now I've swung back down again. It's worse than it was before. If I hadn't seen such riches, I could live with being poor. I'll sit down, I'll sit down, I'll sit down, sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 in sympathy.
So, good morning. First time streamed at this time of the day, that's for sure. And well done, Arsenal. Another transfer window failure. Shocking, basically. And I actually have to say, I actually feel so sorry for Mikel Arteta. He's taken this team from zero to hero, and yet I seriously thought the club would be backing him in this transfer window, and they haven't done it. Now, you know me, I was never an Arteta fan, and I don't actually think this guy is going to take the club to greatness, but fair play to the guy. Fair play to him. He's done something above and beyond the Call of Duty. Yet the board and the fraud Edu have not backed him in this window. It's an absolute bloody disgrace. Seriously. Stan Kroenke is in the chat. Stan, no, I'm not. Arteta out is back on. No, I think this guy has actually been absolutely shafted. Seriously, I do. I don't believe this board has been serious at all. And we'll get into that in a minute. Jaminho probably won't be able to catch this up because I'm tired. Might be able to watch the start and then fall asleep. Yeah, it won't be a long one, man. Probably won't be a long one. That's for sure. Football Dad's Army says, I don't think it's Arteta's fault. The window was disappointing. He told Edu he wanted, and we lost out on Felix, Mudryk, and Casidio. They are not backing him. My point. Exactly my point. Football Dad's Army. If you see my channel, I was Arteta out from the off, but this year I'm in total shock because the first 11 is arguably better than City. Real talk, but the bench is sore. Football Dad's Army. If you've got a show, man, put your link in the chat so that we can actually promote it, man. And I'll come and subscribe to you all day long. Again, Football Dad's Army. I'm more point just but how many of Chelsea's 8 signings were Potter's choice, because in my opinion they don't fit his style apart from Cucurella, who's already flopped there. That's a fair point. Doc Cotton's ghost. The next piece of news we should be announcing is that Edu has been sacked. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, is it? He's a yes man, Doc. He's a yes man. Come on. Young man tired, shocking, disgraceful. I feel sick. Well, it is disgrace. I actually feel seriously sorry for Mikel Arteta in this. He's brought this club to the point of we're challenging for the league, and he's not being supported with what's happened. And the interesting point is we have a seriously short squad. That Edu brought in this Marquinhos, and he's letting him go out on loan. Lokonga, I know he's not a great player, but he's gone out on loan. So what have we brought in to back up these players if they could come off the bench? Where are we going? What are we doing? I mean, we're doing exactly what we did last fucking January transfer window, leaving ourselves open to be embarrassed. Now, we've all seen this happen time in and time out back in history when we had a far bigger squad, when we had actually basically two squads. We had a squad on the field and we had a squad on the bench and in the reserves. We haven't got that at this point in time, and yet we're letting this happen again and again and again. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute bloody disgrace. Seriously. I mean, young man Ty says, Edu out, all the board out, most of this fan base out. Yeah, and I see tonight there's people saying, "Oh, it's a decent transfer window." Where the fuck are these idiots watching? And we know where they're watching. They're watching that piss poor, suck it up your arse fan based TV. And you know what I'm talking about. Absolute bunch of idiots who know fuck all about this club. And the one that runs it used to watch Luton or Watford or one of them fucking two shit teams. Absolute disgrace. Fucking disgusting. Cyborg Ninja, good evening, Jess in the chat. Good evening to you, my friend. Third show today. Never done 3 in a day, so there we go. John says Arteta wanted champagne, and he was being given Bucks Fizz. Exactly. I actually feel sorry for the man because I can't imagine what he's going through tonight, thinking I've got this team to a level, and this does not mean I'm an Arteta in. I'm not. But he's got this club to a certain level, and he must be thinking, well, I wanted this player, I want that player. And Edu's pissed around yet again. He couldn't get Mudryk, couldn't get the that other fella, João Felix, because they weren't prepared to spend the money. Oh, hello, João Felix, 12 million. Oh yeah, but we bought an Chelsea player for 12 million. Strange that, isn't it? What's that about them? João Felix, 12 million on loan, option to buy, but we buy ex-Chelsea player coming to the end of his term for 12 million. I don't get it, man. I just don't fucking get it. Age 12 Invincibles. Agree. All talk Edu has planned in early January is total bullshit. Waste all windows and players we could got cheaper last window, and was all our time deadline day for scraps. Yeah, I mean it's fucking bollocks, man. Seriously, it is. It's embarrassing. It really is. I mean, Jimenez says should have went for Casidio. I don't think he was worth the money, but it could have made the difference which won us the league. I don't think, mate, they're ever going to pay that money. Arsenal, look, let's get it right. We were never ever going to spend the money for Mudryk or Casidio. Arsenal just don't go those depths. And don't worry, I'm sure ticket prices go up, something we can look forward to. I'm fucking sure they will, as they always do. I'd honestly recall Aiden mentioned Niles and Pepe. Yeah, but they won't because they're not popular with Arteta, and it's a fucking joke. It really. I mean, I'm fucking pissed off with this club, to be honest. Seriously. What's going on with this chat tonight? It's a fucking nightmare. Jamila says transfer window 2 out of 10 at best. Yeah, I rated it 2 out of 10, mate. It's about as good as it is. Alien Attic, big up Jess in the chat. Hope Jorginho can bring something to this squad that can help us win the league. Let's not see Willian 2 situation over again. Yeah, played one great game for Arsenal. That was the opening game of the season against Fulham, and then was a pile of shit. And unbeknownst to us, I've led to believe that he had in his contract clause he had to play at least 30 games. Red Bull Vodka, this club run by wankers. Yeah, totally agree with you there, mate. Totally agree with you there. Absolute fucking idiots. Hot Fuzz 44, does Jorginho actually improve the team or hamper it? Well, we'll wait and see on that one, mate. But yeah, fair play to you guys. You've done some decent business. Cyber Ninja 210 is super generous. Yeah, well, I'm quite happy with the fact that we got Matey Boy, in the fact we got Trossard. I think Trossard's a decent player. I think he'll settle in. I think he will be a good player. Red Bull, he got this club to top with that bench. They couldn't get his request. No, fraud. Absolutely. Totally agree with you, man. Disgraceful. Fucking disgraceful. It's an embarrassment. Jorginho, Cyborg New, yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely disgrace, man. Absolute disgrace. Young man Chai says Cyborg News, that's very generous. 0.1 out of 10. Well, I'll go along with you, man. I'll go along with that. Zach Charon, get Eddie Vinod and Garlic out. Yeah, and Pete, good evening, man. Hope you're well. I'll get you disappointed, Jez, but we need to stay positive and try and manifest this title win. Pete, totally agree with you, man. Totally agree with you on that comment. Pete, I just want to say, mate, I think it's disappointing. We could have done a lot better. But I'll go with your comment. Yeah, I mean, we both, you and I, we don't agree always. You know that. But we always want to see the team win, man. And I accept, yeah, I agree with you on that one. Totally agree. Ace 12K Whale Invincibles, all planned by cheap. They waffle us with fake signings. Yeah, were we really ever in for these players? I don't fucking think so. Chelsea OG, Jez, he wasn't that bad. Wait and see of J5 or Trossard do well. Well, we'll wait and see, man. We'll wait and see. You know, I hope they are good. Cyborg Ninja says Arteta has to say something, otherwise he's part of it. He won't say anything because he's part of the clan. He won't say anything because if he does that, that puts him in a very difficult position. And he's bit part of it, but he ain't going to say nothing. I said that, remember, Mourinho, Zidane fall out of Real Madrid. Different situation at Real Madrid. Far more political and fiery. Zidane couldn't get what Mourinho wanted and went straight to the press. Yeah, well, it's a different story there, man. The whole setup, mate, there is a different story. Simple as that. Cyborg Ninja, same day Perez assigned Sancho and Valdinho. Well, yeah. Excuse me. Chelsea going. As a Chelsea, it's a bittersweet. J5 went to Arsenal. Funny that he took Williams' old Arsenal number. Yeah. Well, are we becoming the Chelsea retirement home? I don't know. I really hope this guy does well. Because let's get honest, when we got Willian, he was a pile of shit, wasn't he? Let's get it right. He was fucking shocking. Seriously. But it is what it is. I'm not going to carry on this too long, guys, because I just wanted to put it out there that it's been a bloody embarrassing window. I actually do feel sorry for Arteta. I seriously do. You know, I mean, question, can you imagine Edu getting us 12 million for a past 31-year-old midfielder? He would have paid him to leave. Well, look what happened to Ozil. Yeah. had to buy him out of his bleeding contract. You know what I mean? I mean, it's this. This is the state of this bleeding club. Where are we at? Yeah, that we can't actually get transfers and deals over the line. And this is the case in point. If we end up winning this league, or if we end up in the top four's a trophy, according to Arsene Wenger. Ain't to me. Do you honestly think Edu could negotiate in Europe with the top players? PSG, AC Milan, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Do you think he could compete with them in negotiations? Bayern Munich? I don't think so. The guy's an absolute fucking idiot in my books. But it is what it is. Luca, good to see you, man. Go and subscribe to Luca AFC, his channel. Honestly, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I really hope we managed to win the league. We had a golden opportunity in this window to solidify our chances. Edo let us down, all down. Squad depth is still poor, and we are thinner than before. Yeah. I mean, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? We were weak last year, and now we've let more people go. I just don't understand. El Neni, I mean, okay, he's not the greatest of players, but at the latter part of last season, when he came in, he did a decent bleeding job. When we lost Partey, when he came back from the AFCON, he came in and he did a job. We haven't got him now. He's out on a long-term injury. How long he's going to be out, fuck knows. But it's a joke. Fucking joke, man. Seriously. I don't blame Arteta this time. Blame owners and Edu. He needs to go. I totally agree with you on that. I don't blame Arteta on this. Absolutely not. It's down to the board. Arteta, all he does is put into the transfer committee what he wants. It's down to them to go. You know, Edu is the technical fucking director. It's down to him to go and do the deals. He's obviously shit. And that's fact. He can't get the big deals over the line. He's not a serious player. And I think most clubs now know he's not a serious player. And they laugh at him. And when he comes knocking on the door, they just say, fuck it. We'll bump it up 15 mil. Fucking joker. Ogunguna, my man, legend. Pastor Vino, mate. Back on it. I wasn't this afternoon. When I did my first stream, I was on the old orange juice, but man, it's a serious piss off today. But cheers to you, my bro. Cheers to you. Jack Ramsey says, we got Lokonga and someone else today, so surely Arsenal should have. Well, you'd think so, mate, wouldn't you? You fucking think so. But Jamina says, big up DVS. Yeah, it's I mean, let's be honest. This is fucking Arsenal Football Club. Seriously, third biggest club in English fucking football history. And we're acting like we're Bognor Regis Town. I mean, come on. I mean, this is just an embarrassment. Seriously, an embarrassment. Hot Fuzz 44 feels so sad for Ziyech. Man was in PSG offices when his deal fell through. Chelsea submitted wrong documents 3 times and screwed the deal. Wow, that is a serious piss off. Zach Tyrant, we are banking on the mental fortitude of this squad taking us to the finish line with the league and possibly the EL. Europe, injuries, fatigue, poor tactics will come and will be the reason we drop. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, I'm sorry, we just don't have what it takes right now. We don't have it. We just don't have it, and that is what is really going to piss me off. And I will actually have sympathy for Mikel Arteta on this. Young man Ty, big up Jez and Lee for talking the truth always. It's facts. We look, Lee and I and many other YouTubers, a few, to say it as it is. I'm not here to get great love, views. I just say it as it is because I'm so passionate about my club. The club that I grew up with, the club that I've seen win many FA Cups, league championships, and I want to see it come back. But unfortunately, at this point in time, it looks like Arsenal don't have that ambition, and I'm seriously pissed off about it. And we keep going down this same road of mediocrity, and Arsenal expect us to accept it. Yet they want to charge Arsenal fans that go to the Emirates exorbitant prices for mediocrity. It's a disgusting disgrace. And that is one reason I will not go to the Emirates, because I just think it's disgusting. What they charge, what their match day tickets are, it's a fucking disgrace, man. Honestly, it's not the club that I grew up around, and I don't want to see it anymore. Doing this, we need a massive change. But yeah. Football Dad's Army, Jez, we will still love Arsenal even if we go down, God forbid. Well, we're never going to get relegated. That's for sure. That will never happen. But if we lose out in our current position, it's a disgraceful situation. That is for sure. Chelsea OG, same hot fuzz, feel bad from Moroccan Bio Zayich. Chelsea OG says, good night, guys. Till next time, brother. Mate, good night to you, brother, and thanks for coming in. And you've done some business today. Fair play to you guys. Fair play to you. Jack says, Edu probably don't care who he signs because that's his nice bonus per signing, so he can buy a fucking new jet ski or grown sealed barbecue. Yeah, I think the guy's an absolute fraud. And the funny thing I think about it is, we brought him in because of his dealings with the Brazilian international football team. Really? He didn't actually have to buy anybody, did he? If you're a Brazilian international footballer, you automatically qualify for the Brazil international football team if you are good enough. Interesting. And let's buy this Brazilian player that we can get for free. But be nice to the football club. We'll pay them £3 million. Wanker. What kind of businessman are you, idiot? Aaron says, all right, Jez, you need to see all those moronic Arsenal fans only saying Jorginho's a great signing. They're saying it's actually a better signing than Caicedo. Yeah. Well, there you go, mate. Aaron, there you go. What can you say? What can you fucking say? Rodney Francois, we had the opportunity to spy Ibrahim Juice, not to get another reject from Chelsea. Well, this is the Arsenal way, man. This is what we do. Neil says, if we lose out on the title, I would not be Eddie when the season ends. Our best chance of the title in 2020, in nearly 20 years, and he let Chelsea get the better deals because he can't be prepared to buy big. True. Absolutely true. Rodney Francois, 100% agree. I've stopped go to the Emirates. We will not win the league with this kind of purchase. No, we won't. No, we won't, man. Absolutely no, we won't. It's a fucking joke. Jack Hope, hi Jez, mate, bro. Now we are you today. I could do the hamburger right now. Anyway, I'm going to call this and wind this up in a bit, guys. Football Dad's Army, Edu and Kai J are supposed to be tight. Well, if that's the truth, then that's the truth. You know, Asfar, good to see you, my bro. Edu is an absolute clown. Yep, he is a clown. He's more than a clown. He's a fucking absolute idiot. Aaron says, I sit there arguing with them, trying to explain how it's not a great signing, but there is no point. It's like speaking to a brick wall. Why does our fan base have this weak and loser mentality? Because they've never, Aaron, they've never, look, you got to remember, you talk to a lot of young kids who've never, ever seen Arsenal in greatness. They've never seen Arsenal win a title. They've never been able to make their own mind up because they follow the band. They follow the likes of AFTV that will just sell them bullshit, fakeness. And as young kids, I'm talking young kids, 12 to 15-year-olds, they'll follow the band. They don't want to be called out. They want to be popular. They want to be with their mates. They want to be on Twitter and Insta and I'm absolutely positive about everything's going around because he said it. Don't worry about it, man. Just call it as it is because they don't have a clue. They don't have a fucking clue. And don't waste your time on them, mate. Don't waste your time. Don't rate Jorginho too slow and old. I was chatting to a couple of Chelsea friends of mine today, and they said actually he'll do a job. He's a holding player, but he is slow. He won't suit our style of football because we like to play the quick game. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Football Dad's Army, AFTV are praising the Jorginho deal as great business. They will, man. They will. They're fucking idiots. They'll talk shit all day because it gives them traction, because it brings in their vibe, and all the people that love that show will go, oh yeah, and we'll put it out on Twitter and we'll put it out on our sites, and it's a fucking load of bollocks, man. Absolute load of fucking bollocks. Young Man Ty says, all the real Arsenal fans is not the clowns who lick arse. No. Real Arsenal fans, it's like, you know, I said earlier, people like to call themselves gooners, top gooners, all this bullshit. Back in time, you'd never call yourself a gooner unless you were a real gooner. And if you know what a real gooner is, you know. But you would never, ever, ever call yourself a gooner unless you were part of the herd or you were part of the North Bank Army or the Gooner Elite, because they were the top boys. They were the gooners. And that's how they got their names. On the away cruise back in the naughty times, Arsenal away crews were known as the Gooners. And you'd never dare go into a pub in Islington and call yourself a gooner if you weren't actually one of the gooners. And yet today we've got these little muppets call themselves top gooners. Sorry, mate. You ain't. Aaron says, the thing is, Jez, I'm 31. I got into football very late in my life. Fair play to you. My first season was 2005 when I was 14. I've never technically seen us win a title, but I know it's all about winning. Mate, it is. It is. It's all about challenging, mate. Aaron, it's all about challenging. That's what it's about. Yeah, as long as you challenge, you can't always win. You can't win everything. It's impossibility. But at least if you fucking give it a go, man, then Aaron, if you give it a go in the league, FA Cups, European League, whatever, and you get there and you give it your fucking best, then you go, well done. At least you fucking tried. Not give up and like think, oh well, false a trophy. There you go. Thank you very much. And Cyborg Ninja says they get paid to do so. They fucking do. Asfar says Robbie from AFTV has spoken today like an Arsenal FC spokesman. Wonder how much the club has paid Robbie disgraceful. Mate, Robbie is a fucking joker. Yeah. He's not a true Arsenal fan. Used to support Watford or something like that. Absolute fucking arsehole. And the rest of them there. And the ones that have sold themselves out to AFTV. People I used to watch and support. No more. Wankers. Rodney says AFTV is a joke. I have called them out several times. Mate, I've been calling them out for 2 years. They don't speak to me. Arsenal Fan TV, as it once was called, speaking for the fans, you're an absolute bunch of see you next Tuesdays. Seriously. Neil says, I've been an Arsenal fan for over 40 years and seen us win big and was fortunate to have seen European success. We haven't seen many, have we? Breaks my heart to see what our club has become. A public relations corporate nightmare. Yeah, disgrace. Disgrace. It is, man. It is. Ali D, good to see you, mate. I haven't seen you for a while. Jez, one of the most knowledgeable Arsenal fans on YouTube. Big up. Well, I know my history, man. But I just like to put it out there. I speak my facts. I don't care what people think about me. I get the abuse. Of course I do. I don't care. It is what it is. It happens, you know. Aaron says 100% Jez. That's the thing. It's all about challenging. The size of our club should be challenging. That is the bare minimum. Imagine Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich fans having this mentality. Mate, fuck me. We knocked down our home ground for this Emirates Stadium to compete with the best in the world. Really? Mate, I mean, honestly, I could go into one for hours on this. Seriously, honestly, mate, it breaks my heart, really. Ace says, I grew up on Avenel Road and round Gunners Pub, so I was always been. Mate, were you in Avenel Road? That's where I was. That's where I lived, man. Really? Mate? How old are you? Let me know, because I was born in Gillespie Road, and I lived in Avenel Road for 24, 25 years. So maybe you're a lot younger than me. I don't know, but yeah, that'd be fascinating to know, man. Fascinating. Football Dad's Army. I watched Arsenal versus Liverpool on television '89 at Anfield, and I've loved them ever since, even though my pals were all West Ham. Wow, tricky one, that one. And funny enough, mate, I actually the other day went into my loft looking stuff. I was giving a load of programs away to a little lad that I know that's autistic. He loves to collect Arsenal, well, basically any team programs. And I came across a few, and I found my. Oh, you can't see it. Fucking background. There you go. The Anfield 89 one. Anfield 89. I'm not giving that one away, that's for sure. But yeah, I gave him. Oh crikey, I gave him 3 boxes of them. I kept very precious ones, but this is he's autistic, and he's a young kid, and he just likes football programs, so I gave loads away. Yeah, I don't need them. Asfar says, we did not learn from the Williams signing a few years ago, but yet another Chelsea pensioner ended up here again. Are we Chelsea's retirement home? Well, the thing is, Asfar, as I said earlier, if you come out of Stamford Bridge and turn right, yeah, that is where the Chelsea Pensioners Hospital is. Don't keep sending them left up to fucking North London. Yeah, get it right. It's a fucking joke. Mate, legend. And are you 43? So you're a bit younger than me. But let me know whereabouts in Avenel Road you were, man. Because I may know your parents. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? Rodney Francois, if I was Mikel, I'd leave Arsenal and go to Barcelona. Well, at this point in time, I couldn't blame him. I could not fucking blame him. Ali D says, yeah, being a wild Jez, just like trying to lick my wounds from today's disaster. I pray that Partey doesn't get injured. I really do. Yeah, mate, if he gets injured, we're fucked. Seriously. Ivan Gazidis, Arsenal will compete with biggest clubs in the world. 15th of November 2012. Yeah. Well, that went well, didn't it? Really? Yeah. Fucking worked out very well. Rodney says, fantastic. And guys, I'm going to wrap this up. It's been a day, isn't it? It's been a fucking day. Seriously. Really has. I'm disappointed, but I'll be honest, I didn't expect anything less, to be fair. I really didn't. Aaron's off to bed. Don't blame you, bro. Yeah, I'm pissed off of it. But we'll call it there. And thanks everybody today watching. I've done, I think, 3 shows today. And Ali D, I feel we have policy at this club that we have to buy a Chelsea reject every season. Yeah, seems that way, doesn't it? Todd Bowley must be laughing his head off. We paid Yao Felix loan for them. Yeah, there you go. There you go. We just paid their loan for Yao Felix. Yeah, we couldn't get off our arse and pay that money to get that player in on loan. It's a fucking piss take. Anyway, guys, we'll call it there. I'm pissed off with the whole thing. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, come and watch. I'm on with Lee Gunner, Kenny Ken, and the lovely Gracie May. And I'm pretty certain it's going to be a bit of a banging show. So come and watch that one. And take care, everybody. And God bless. And see you tomorrow. Bless.
I'm relieved to hear that you've been to some fireplaces. It's hard to carry on when you feel all alone. Now I've swung back down again. It's worse than it was before. If I hadn't seen such riches, I